Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me for this quick little yoga flow to help open up those tight hips. You don't need anything for this, just yourself and your mat, so whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay everyone, so let's meet today at the back of our mats and we'll take the toes together, the knees nice and wide, just finding this nice big wide knee child's pose. So keep your bum back towards your heels, start to walk the fingers forward, slowly melt your chest and your forehead down towards the earth. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out, relax into your hips. Take another deep breath in. And a full breath out, relaxing your spine. One more big inhale. And a full exhale to soften the shoulders. Good, and then eventually we might lift the forehead up off the floor, keep the arms extended, and just start to find a little bit of a sway side to side. We can come up onto the fingertips if that feels easier, but we're just trying to send the weight side to side so that we can get this deeper stretch in through one hip and then the other. Just this nice fluid side to side motion. Good, one more full breath here. And then eventually we'll come back to center and let's lift ourselves into our tabletop. Wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips, and we'll take a few cat-cows here. As we inhale, we want to point the tailbone up, drop the belly, look forwards. As we exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and round out your spine. Inhale to roll forwards. Exhale, chin to the chest, round the spine. Get every inhale coming forwards. And every exhale rolling under. Just really starting to connect this movement to your breath. Let's take our last inhale and a full exhale. Press the mat away and then come back into center. Good. From here, I invite you to drop the left elbow down to the floor. Keep the right hand grounded. And we're going to start to circle out through that right hip. So start to lift that knee out to the side and then take it up and around. So the easiest way to do this is to almost imagine that you have a little pencil on your knee and that we're going to start to draw some big circles on the wall beside you. So just circle out that hip. Keep breathing and stay nice and strong through that grounded leg. Good, let's go for 3 more big circles. 2. Last one, make it as big as you can, and then eventually send the toes towards the back of the mat. Keep that leg lifted. Take a big breath in, and as we exhale, send the right leg towards the left-hand side of your mat. Drop the toes to the floor and send your gaze over the left shoulder, looking back towards your foot. Just holding it here. And then whenever you're ready, lift that right leg, bring it all the way through center, and this time send it over towards the right-hand side of your mat. Plant your foot to the floor, have the toes pointing forwards, and come back up onto both hands. And we're going to find a little bit of a rock forwards and back. And this doesn't have to be a big movement, this can be a small little movement. We can take that right foot further forwards for a deeper stretch, or we can send it a little bit further back if this stretch already feels too much. Breathing deeply and breathing deeply into that right hip. Good. The next time that we sit the bum back towards the heels, let it drop back just as far as it wants to go, and then stop right here. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Another big inhale. Full exhale, relax both hips. Take one more full breath in your own time. And then slowly return, come back through center, take the right knee back to the floor, and just take a few big hip circles here one way. Good, and then a few the other way. Good, eventually we'll come back into stillness, and before we do the other side, let's take a quick downward facing dog just to neutralize that spine. So we tuck the toes under, we lift the knees, we lift the hips, find your downward facing dog, and just pedal out the feet. So don't worry about coming into stillness or about going as deeply as we can go into this, just welcome some movement. Walk out the feet, maybe shake or nod the head if that feels good. And then eventually we can bring ourselves back into our tabletop back on all fours. And from here, I invite you to drop the right elbow this time. Keep the left hand connected to the floor. And same thing as before, we're going to start to make some big circles with that left hip. So again, you might imagine that we have that little pencil on your left knee. We're going to start to draw some big circles on the wall beside. Try to keep everything steady, the only thing moving, that left hip. Good, let's go for 3 more big circles. And 2. Last one. This time we extend that leg out nice and long, point the left toes away, and then send that foot all the way over to the right hand side of your mat. Tuck the toes under and send your gaze over the right shoulder. Deep breaths here. Really spiking that heel towards the back of the room, feeling that stretch through the hamstrings. Take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Good, and then eventually we lift that foot, we bring it all the way back through center and send it over to the left hand side of your mat. Plant the foot down and come up onto both hands. Good, and same thing as before, we want to find that forwards and backwards motion. Keeping that left foot planted to the floor. And changing the position of the feet if we need to. We can send it further forwards for a deeper stretch, or we can take it a little bit further back if we want to ease off. Good, just breathing into that left hip. And then the next time that we have the bum back towards the heels, we're going to stop right here and think about dropping your body down. Good, take a deep breath in and a full exhale, relax your left hip. Deep breath in, full breath out, relax your lower back. Take one more full breath here in your own time. And then eventually bring yourself back into center, back to all fours. And let's take another downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under and lift the hips up and back. Good, maybe we just welcome stillness this time. Pressing the hands into the floor, lifting the hips high and back, and dropping the heels down towards the earth. Good. On your next inhale, we lift the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up your hip. Good. Squeeze that heel in towards your bum. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, send the weight forwards and step that right foot to the outside of your right hand. Come onto the fingertips if we need to. Roll the shoulders back and shine your heart forwards. Take a full breath here. And then when you're ready, plant the hands and step back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky, bending the knee, opening up your hip. Holding it here, squeezing that heel in towards your bum. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, left foot coming to the left hand side of your mat. Come onto the fingertips if you need to. Roll the shoulders back, shine your heart forwards. Full breath here. And then planting the hand, stepping back, downward facing dog, before slowly lowering the knees back to the floor. The toes come together, the knees come wide, and we find our child's pose. Taking the forehead towards the earth, maybe closing the eyes, and just taking 3 deep breaths right down into your lower back, into your hips, your glute muscles, your thighs. And just noticing how this child's pose feels compared to your first one. Good. After your next exhale, we can release, we can walk the hands back towards the knees, and we can bring ourselves up into seated. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this quick little hip flow has helped you in some way or another. If it has, you can let me know in the comments below. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe and have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.